Hey everyone, and welcome to our deep dive into the future of men's fashion.
The future of men's fashion.
Yeah, 2025 to be exact.
Oh, wow.
Our guiding light today is an article from the Vanessa Janes website. It's called "The Ultimate Men's Fashion Guide for 2025: Casual Formality Meets Bold Innovation."
It's a really interesting title.
And it's a really fascinating look at how comfort and cutting edge style are gonna kind of come together.
Yeah, it sounds exciting.
Yeah,
I'm ready to upgrade my wardrobe, are you?
I am too.
Okay.
The article starts off talking about the importance of essential wardrobe pieces, those key items that everybody
Oh,
needs.
yeah, like the foundation of a good wardrobe.
Right, but with a
The
twist.
twist.
Yeah, so like how these essential pieces are being reimagined for the modern man.
Oh, okay, I'm curious. Tell me more.
So for example, one of the things they talk about is the slouchy suit.
This slouchy suit.
Yeah.
What is that?
So it's all about, relaxed fit, breathable fabrics and the ability to like dress it up or down.
Oh, okay, so you could wear it to work and then also out to dinner.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's super versatile. Makes you wonder if, like, suits are becoming less formal overall.
Yeah, it's interesting, right? Like the suit's always been so formal and now it's going slouchy.
Yeah, maybe it's like a way to make the suit feel more personal,
Mm-hmm.
less like a uniform.
Yeah,
So
total.
we've got slouchy suits. What else?
Well, then they talk about the summer short, but we're not talking like, cargo shorts here. This is
Okay.
like dressier shorts made with like linen or lightweight wool.
Ooh, fancy. So how would you style those?
I think you could pair them with like a nice button-down shirt or even a polo.
Oh, okay, I like that.
Yeah.
What about polos? Are those still going to be a thing in 2025?
Oh, definitely. They're calling it the reinvented polo, though.
Reinvented how so?
Well, it's more fitted and shorter than the classic polo, and they're often made with like unique textures or subtle patterns.
Interesting. So it's like a modern take on a classic piece.
Exactly.
I like it.
And of course, no wardrobe is complete without like a perfect basic.
Oh, yeah.
And for 2025, it's the statement tank.
The statement tank.
Yeah, just a simple white tank top.
Huh. I wouldn't have guessed that.
So versatile though, right? You can layer it or wear it on its own.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Like a minimalist approach to style.
It makes you wonder if there's like a 90s nostalgia thing happening.
Totally, it's very 90s.
Yeah, brings back memories.
So we've got our foundation pieces, but the article doesn't stop there.
Oh,
It goes on to talk about some seriously bold trends,
bold like how?
like sheer fabrics, bold.
Oh, wow. That is bold.
Yeah, we're talking like experimenting with transparency, layering, maybe even like wearing a sheer shirt on its own.
I don't know if I could pull that off.
It's definitely a statement.
Yeah, it makes you think about what message it's sending.
Mm-hmm.
Like, is it about men feeling more comfortable expressing vulnerability?
Yeah, or maybe it's just like a desire to play with texture and, challenge those traditional ideas about masculinity.
It's definitely a conversation starter.
It is.
So sheer fabrics, that's one bold trend. What else?
Well, if sheer fabrics aren't really your thing, maybe voluminous knitwear is more your style.
Voluminous knitwear?
Yeah, like oversized cardigans, dramatic sweaters, that kind of thing.
Ooh, cozy.
Right.
And perfect for layering.
Yeah, and the article even says, like, when you're choosing knitwear, look for interesting textures and patterns.
Okay, good tip.
But then there's also this trend they call workwear inspiration, which I think is really cool.
Workwear inspiration.
Yeah, so it's like taking those functional workwear pieces and making them stylish.
Okay, I'm picturing like, multi-pocket jackets and stylish overalls.
Yeah, exactly. And even carpenter jeans are making a comeback.
Huh, interesting.
It's that blend of like ruggedness and refinement.
I can see that.
And speaking of unexpected inspiration, they also highlight football fashion.
Football fashion, like jerseys and stuff.
Yeah, but think like stylish jersey tops, team polos, paired with like tailored bottoms.
Oh, okay, so it's not just like wearing your favorite team's jersey to the game.
Right, it's more elevated than that.
Yeah, I could see that working.
It's like a sporty but sophisticated vibe.
It'll be interesting to see how that trend evolves.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, what about color? What are we going to be seeing in 2025?
We'll get ready for some serious color because the article says 2025 is all about vibrant hues and bold combinations.
Okay, bring on the color.
And one of the biggest trends is pastel power.
Pastel power, really?
Yeah, think like lemon, pistachio, lavender.
I'm not sure about that one. Pastels aren't really my thing.
It's definitely a departure from traditional menswear, but I think it's kind of cool.
Yeah, maybe it'll grow on me.
It's all about breaking down those color barriers.
Sure enough.
But if pastels aren't your style, don't worry, there's green galore to explore.
Green galore.
Mm-hmm. From sage to emerald green is going to be everywhere.
I can get behind that. I like green.
It's such a versatile color, right? You can use it as a neutral or make it a statement.
Exactly.
But while we're embracing new colors, some classic patterns are also making a comeback.
Oh, like what?
Well, plaid perfection is back in a big way.
Plaid, I can dig it.
Yeah, checks and tartans, all kinds of plaid.
Cool.
And the article encourages experimentation with different scales and color combinations.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
What about stripes?
Oh, yeah, stripe right is another big trend for 2025.
Stripe right. So we're talking horizontal stripes.
Exactly, especially on tops and shirts.
Okay. But I've heard that horizontal stripes could be tricky.
Yeah, they can make you look wider if you're not careful.
Good point.
But overall, the message is clear. Don't be afraid to play with patterns.
I like that.
Find what works for you.
Express yourself. So
Exactly.
we've got the foundation pieces, the bold trends, the colors and patterns.
Right, but what really completes a look.
Accessories.
Exactly. And the article has a whole section on accessorizing for impact.
Okay, let's hear it.
So first up, statement belts.
Statement belts.
Think unique buck of bold designs.
Cool. I like a good belt.
Yeah, and they even caution against going overboard with the buckle size.
Okay, yep. Sometimes less is more.
Right.
So statement belts, what else?
Then there's tech-infused watches.
Tech-infused watches.
Yeah, so we're talking smartwatches that combine technology and style.
Oh, yeah, those are getting really popular.
And they have all those cool features like health monitoring and, sleep designs.
It's amazing how far technology has come.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible.
So we've got statement belts, tech-infused watches, anything else?
Oh, yeah, bold eyewear is another big trend.
Bold eyewear.
So things like retro-inspired frames, futuristic shapes, tinted lenses.
I like where this is going.
And with the rise of smart eyewear, we're seeing even more innovation in that area.
Smart eyewear like glasses that can display information.
Yeah, or even take pictures.
Wow, the future's here.
It really is. But amidst all this technological advancement, the article also emphasizes the importance of eco-friendly bags.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Yeah, they're talking about bags made from recycled fabrics or eco-leather.
So we could be stylish and sustainable.
Exactly, and there are so many different styles available.
That's great.
Yeah, it's really cool to see how sustainability is becoming such a big part of the fashion industry.
It's definitely a positive trend.
Yeah.
So we've covered a lot of ground.
We
From
have.
updated essentials to bold trends and innovative accessories.
But wait, there's more. We're just getting started.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in the next part of our deep dive, we're going to explore how to actually incorporate all these trends into your own personal style.
Okay, that sounds useful.
Yeah, so stay tuned.
Welcome back to our 2025 Men's Fashion Deep Dive.
We've talked about so many exciting trends.
Yeah, from those updated classics to those bolder looks.
Yeah, and that vibrant color palette.
But now let's get practical.
Right, because nobody wants to look like they're wearing a costume.
Exactly. How do we actually make these trends work for us?
Right, so what are the key takeaways for our listeners?
Well, I think the most important thing is to not be afraid to experiment.
Okay, so don't feel like you have to follow every single trend.
Exactly. 2025 is all about finding what resonates with you.
So maybe you love the slouchy suit, but you want to give it your own personal touch?
Right. You could try pairing it with a pastel shirt or some bold eyewear.
Ooh, I like that.
Or maybe you're curious about sheer fabrics, but you're not ready to go full-on see-through.
Yeah.
You could start by layering a semi-sheer shirt over it or tank top.
That's a good idea.
It's all about finding that balance,
Yeah, between pushing your comfort zone and staying true to your own style.
Exactly.
And of course, fit is super important too.
Oh, absolutely. No matter how trendy the clothes are, if they don't fit well, the whole look is off.
Right, a well-tailored garment can elevate any outfit.
Even just a t-shirt and jeans.
Totally.
And speaking of those essential pieces we talked about earlier.
You mean the slouchy suit, the summer shorts, the reinvented polo, and the statement tank?
Yeah, those are great examples of how classic pieces are getting a modern update.
And they can be mixed and matched to create so many different looks.
Exactly. You can dress a slouchy suit up or down. You can pair the summer shorts with a polo or a linen shirt.
And the statement tank is so versatile.
Right, you can layer it or wear it on its own.
So many possibilities.
It's about investing in those high-quality pieces that you can wear in multiple ways.
Yeah, it's smarter for your wallet and your wardrobe.
Agreed. Now let's talk about something that can really inject some personality into your style.
Okay, I'm listening.
Color and pattern.
Yes, 2025 is going to be a year of bold hues and vibrant designs.
It is, so why not embrace it?
That pastel trend is particularly interesting to me.
Yeah, it's not something you typically see in menswear.
Do you think it will catch on with all age groups?
That's a good question. It's definitely a more adventurous trend.
Yeah.
So maybe it'll appeal more to those who are already comfortable pushing style boundaries.
But even if you're not ready for a full pastel suit, you can still incorporate the trend in subtle ways.
Right, maybe through accessories or a patterned shirt.
Good point. You don't have to go all in on a trend to participate.
And for those who prefer a more classic palette, there's always green.
Yeah, green is having a major moment.
It's such a versatile color, you can use it as a neutral or make it the star of the show.
And don't forget about patterns.
Oh yeah, plaid stripes checks, they're all back in a big way.
The key is to experiment and find what works for you.
Maybe you mix and match patterns, or maybe you stick to one statement piece.
It's all about having fun and expressing yourself.
But while we're on the topic of making conscious choices, we can't forget about sustainability.
Right. That's a trend that's here to stay.
It is, and we should all be mindful of it when we're building our wardrobes.
So look for eco-friendly fabrics like organic cotton recycled materials or sustainable fibers like Tencel.
And consider supporting brands that are committed to ethical and sustainable practices.
Yeah, a lot of brands are offering repair services or take-back programs now.
It's great to see that.
And remember, quality over quantity.
Yes, investing in well-made pieces that will last longer is better for the environment and your wallet.
It's a win-win.
It is now. Before we move on, I have a few bonus style tips.
Okay, I'm all ears.
One of my favorites is to pay attention to the details.
Details.
Yeah, those little things that can make a big difference.
Like what?
Like how you roll up your sleeves, the type of watch you wear, even the way you tie your shoes.
That's all about the little things.
They can add a touch of personality to your look.
Okay, what else?
Experiment with layering.
Layering.
Yeah, it's a great way to add depth and dimension to your outfits, especially during the colder months.
So instead of just a sweater over a shirt, I could try a cardigan over a turtleneck.
Exactly, or a vest over a button-down shirt.
It's a great way to play with different textures and colors.
It is now. What about mixing and matching patterns?
That can be a bit tricky.
It can be, but it's also a great way to create a unique and eye-catching outfit.
Any tips for that?
Just make sure the patterns complement each other in terms of scale and color.
Okay, good advice.
And if you're ever feeling overwhelmed, don't be afraid to ask for help.
Yeah, sometimes a fresh perspective can be really helpful.
Now, speaking of accessories, we talked about statement belts, tech-infused watches, bold eyewear, and eco-friendly bags.
Right. Is there anything else we should add to our arsenal?
I think a good quality bag is essential for any stylish man.
A bag.
Yeah, whether it's a backpack, a messenger bag, a briefcase, or even a tote bag.
Okay.
A well-made bag is both practical and stylish.
And it completes the look.
Exactly. And with so many eco-friendly options available, you can find one that aligns with your values.
Great point.
And one final thought before we wrap up this part of our deep dive.
Yeah.
Don't forget about comfort.
Comfort is key.
There's no need to sacrifice comfort for style.
I agree. I think the two can definitely go hand in hand.
Choose clothes that make you feel good and allow you to move freely.
So whether it's a slouchy suit, some soft cotton pants, or a cozy oversized sweater,
Prioritize comfort and let your personal style shine through.
that's a great message.
So we've talked about experimentation, finding the right fit, building a versatile wardrobe, embracing color and pattern, prioritizing sustainability, and of course comfort.
It's been a lot of information.
It has, but I think we've covered some really valuable ground.
But wait, there's more.
That's right, in the final part of our deep dive, we'll be exploring the exciting world of technology and fashion.
Yeah, we're going to delve into the latest innovations and how they're shaping the future of menswear.
It's going to be a fascinating journey into the future of style, so stay tuned.
All right, fashion fans, welcome back to the final part of our 2025 Men's Fashion Deep Dive.
We've covered a lot of ground.
We have. From remounted essentials to bold trends to sustainable choices.
And now we're stepping into the future?
The future where style meets science fiction.
Tech-infused fashion.
It's mind-blowing, really.
Yeah, technology is becoming an integral part of the clothes we wear.
Like literally woven into the fabric.
Exactly.
We talked about those smart fabrics earlier, the ones that can regulate temperature or change color.
Right, those are becoming a reality.
Imagine a shirt that adapts to your body temperature, keeping you cool in the summer and warm in the winter.
Or how about fabrics that change color based on your mood?
That's wild. But what's driving this innovation? Why are smart fabrics becoming so popular?
I think it's a combination of factors: our fascination with technology, the desire for personalized experiences, and a growing awareness of sustainability.
That makes sense. I mean, these smart fabrics could potentially reduce our reliance on things like heating and cooling systems.
Exactly. It's about being stylish and sustainable.
And speaking of smart, let's talk about AR shopping experiences.
Yes, augmented reality is changing the way we shop for clothes.
Imagine being able to try on clothes virtually without ever leaving your house.
Or getting style recommendations from an AI stylist that knows your preferences.
It sounds so efficient, but does it take away from the fun of shopping?
That's a valid point. I think there will always be a place for the in-store experience, but AR offers a convenient and futuristic alternative.
Plus, it's more sustainable, reducing returns and waste.
Exactly.
And while we're on the topic of personalization, we can't forget about 3D printed accessories.
This is where things get really exciting. You can design and print your own unique jewelry belts, even eyewear.
It's like having your own personal design studio.
Exactly. The level of customization is incredible.
But is this technology accessible to everyone? Or is it still just for early adopters?
3D printing is becoming more affordable and user-friendly, so I think we'll see it become more mainstream soon.
That's cool. It's like democratizing design.
Exactly.
So we've explored all these amazing trends. What's the big takeaway here? What's the message for our listeners?
I think the key message is this. Men's fashion in 2025 and beyond is about more than just following trends. It's about expressing your individuality, making conscious choices and embracing innovation.
It's about finding that perfect balance between comfort and style, sustainability, and technology.
And using fashion as a way to tell your story.
Well said. So, to all our listeners out there, we encourage you to experiment, have fun, and own your style.
The future of fashion is in your hands.
What will you create?
To say why.